So I am an entrepreneur. I started my first business in 2012, which is the B Group. And during my time of helping people with personal branding and working in the city, there was a real issue that I couldn't buy tights that suited my skin tone. And so I ended up buying black tights, like most people do who struggle, or I ended up just going bare-legged. And I really felt it was an issue. And then one day my fiance came home and said, "Bianca, the Apprentice is open to applications. Do you want to apply?" And I said no. I didn't want to be famous, I didn't want to be on television, I didn't want to be scrutinised by the 10 million people that watch the show every week. But at the same time, it was an amazing opportunity and an amazing platform to really get the investment I needed to redefine nude. And so I went on the show, I battled for 12 weeks against some tough competition and eventually got into the final where I was able to pitch my idea, Bianca Miller London. And so I got to the final, I didn't win, but my passion was still there. I really wanted to be that person who took a quite simple concept fundamentally and revolutionised it. So Bianca Miller London is a diverse hosiery range that's been created to redefine what nude is. Because for me, nude, by the Oxford Dictionary definition, is a pinkish beige colour. And we're not all like that when we're naked, when we're nude. So why would the world think that was an acceptable way of pitching nude in any environment? So currently on the market we have kind of 2 or 3 nude colours that are kind of in the middle of the spectrum, but no one caters to people either side of that spectrum. So the paler English rose skin tones or the darker, black and African skin tones were being forgotten. Now we offer 8 shades of nude, basically catering to all women of all skin tones, and I'm really proud to be a part of that movement. I'm not embarrassed to say that The Apprentice has given me an amazing platform, and I probably wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise, or I would have, but just not to the same degree, not with the same initial following. It gave me an amazing opportunity to pitch something. So we have 8 unique shades of nude, and essentially due to the sheer density of the material, each shade complements about 5 different skin tones. So we cater to about 45 different skin tones, and quite frankly, I believe we have a shade for everyone. And that was the whole purpose. I wanted to create something that was inclusive. That wasn't just about women of colour or women who were paler than the average. I wanted everyone to feel they could buy the shade for them. So the 3 things I've learned: fashion is hard, innovation is important, but doesn't mean people are going to open the doors to you. And third, that determination and passion is what keeps you going and drives you and what creates change. It's so difficult to create something that is innovative, that is new or interesting, and really get accepted by the fashion industry. I wanted to be the person that created that change, and sometimes that is really hard. There are times when I feel like I'm kind of on a one-woman crusade to change history. But at the same time, it's been an amazing journey. I think what drives me is my passion. So I only ever do things that I'm passionate about. When I started the B Group, my business in personal branding, my passion was to help people understand how to market themselves for a better future. How would they create a marketing strategy around their own personal brand that would help them get that job, keep that job, climb the career ladder, increase their career trajectory. So that was a passion that drove me there. And with Bianca Miller London, the passion is the same. It came from personal experience, not being able to get the right shade for me. That meant there were lots of other women who were struggling too. And it's that keeps me going, that makes me work ridiculous hours, get up really early, go to bed really late, respond to emails on holiday. It's the passion.